In a bit of a different setting today. I am in my bathroom, and usually I would just start these type of videos with just, my self-care routine. However, I decided that I wanted to do something a little different and kind of talk about self-care just for a couple of minutes before I go into the video, because I feel like it's really important to kind of disclose and explain to you guys why these things are very necessary. So self-care is just a way to kind of pamper yourself, and honestly just a way to make yourself feel great. With me, especially after I became a mom, I stopped having time for myself. Time for myself in terms of, if I wasn't working, I was with the baby. If I wasn't with the baby, I was with Banji, and I just never had time to just kind of relax in my own space and just have time to pamper myself. So what I started doing, once a week or once every 2 weeks, I would do this self-care routine. A lot of times with people, we tend to get our positive vibes from outside stimuli, but it's also very important to get positive vibes from yourself. And what this self-care routine does for me is, by pampering myself, by taking care of myself, by making myself feel good, by making myself smell good, it really helps me get into a great mental space. This is a great self-care routine for you to practice before bed, and that's actually when I'm doing it. I'm doing it at night. It's literally the best. It gives you the best sleep probably you've ever experienced in your life, just by pampering yourself. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying and thinking about the space you're in and really feeling the space you're in. Without further ado, I've talked enough. Let's jump into my self-care routine. Jazz hands. So the first thing I do is I start off with a charcoal mask. I do this before I go into the shower. This is my favorite charcoal mask. I love it. It makes my skin just so radiant, and it really helps with those impurities. So I start off first and apply this all over my skin, and I just used a makeup brush to do so. I set a timer for about 15 minutes. When the timer is done, I wash off the excess mask, because before I go into the shower, I like to do a little bit of exfoliating. So I exfoliate with the Dermalogica Daily Exfoliant, and I just started doing this routine. Usually I would just do soap and water and go, but I've been taking care of my skin a lot more lately, so this is the routine that I incorporated into my self-care routine. Now, before I enter the bath, I always light a candle. I always try to play some music just to get the ambience right. The first thing I do to start off my self-care routine, aside from my face, is my body. I've just started using this Herbivore Cocoa Rose body polish. I love body polishes. Walgreens, but this smells amazing, and I mix it with a little bit of the amethyst because I love the scent of both of them. The amethyst is more of a softer scent, and the cocoa rose has more of a rosy scent. So I just rub this all over my body. I really massage it into my skin. It's you massaging this into your skin that is really going to help you feel so relaxed after. I also do this to my legs. Real women have hair, guys. Real women have hair, and I'm not even ashamed of it. I'm not even going to talk about this, but still. So I just rub this all over my legs, make sure that it's very well rubbed in, and also give myself a mini massage. I do this while under running hot water. This stress relief eucalyptus line from Bath and Body Works, and what I do with this is I just smell it. Usually with aromatherapy products, you just rub it in, you smell it, or you can also use it for your body. Part of self-care is brushing your teeth to make sure that everywhere is clean. Honestly, that overall clean feeling is amazing. After I get out the shower and my lips are very soft, I use the lip scrub to take off any dead skin. This sequence of products are all new products that I started using recently. I like to try out new products, and I just started trying out this step routine because I noticed my skin had started getting drier for the winter months. So I started layering on the moisture. The first moisturizer I used was a Murad moisturizer, and then I seal it with the Ultra Hydration moisturizer from First Aid. And just for the extra oomph, I use an oil, so I seal everything in. I've seen such a huge difference in my skin since I started doing this. And keep in mind, these are all different products, but I just decided that this would be good for me to use together to seal. After I'm done with that, I move on to my body. Usually with my self-care, every day I use shea butter, but usually with my self-care routine, I mix my shea butter with a little bit of the stress relief aromatherapy. All the things I use are stress relief because most of the time as adults, we hold tension in our body that is caused by stress sometimes, and I just really love the way this makes my muscles relax. Honestly, after the self-care routine, I smell amazing. It's just everything wrapped together is just amazing and it feels great. I also use bio oil. I'm still treating my stretch marks that I had from Amari, so I use that all over my stomach, and then I just go all over my body and I just make sure that I rub that in. Again, giving myself a massage so I feel as relaxed as possible. Seal all the moisture in my body. So even on my body, even though I use shea butter, I seal it in with the jasmine oil. This is also from Herbivore. It comes in a set actually. Fragrance mist just to smell good, something light that's not perfume, and then that's really it. What do you guys do for self-care?
Is it you, Goldie? Oh yeah. Yeah, you were crying for mommy. You were. Aren't you crying for mommy? Boo, 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 boo. Yeah. You're the cutest. Yeah. Give me a big smile for the camera. You give me a big smile. Yeah, thank you, Poo Poo. Love you, baby. Bye. Say bye-bye.
I don't know why we always tell them to say bye-bye. They're not saying anything.